How do you assess the relevance of the business model canvas for the successful launch of an entrepreneurial project?
So the business model canvas is a really powerful tool when people are launching their entrepreneurial endeavors. And it's a powerful tool because it allows you to focus on the value proposition. So the value proposition is the promise you are making to your customers. And in the business model canvas, the value proposition is at the center position of the canvas. So it allows you to focus all your energy, all your techniques and all your tools into delivering that value proposition. So the business model canvas has two sides, what we call the front end and the back end. In the front end is how do you deliver that value proposition to your customers? How do you connect to your customer segment? How do you communicate with your customer segment? And how do you really develop that value proposition to that customer segment? On the back end, you have what we call the how you're going to do it. So it's the how. So it talks about the partnerships. You know, in a lot of the instances that you're going to launch your business, you're not going to have everything that you need to launch that business. So who are you going to partner with so that you can deliver that value proposition? But it also has the channels, and it also has the ways you're going to find to really deliver that value proposition. All of that is in the business model canvas, and all of that then translates into costs and benefits. So you can really assess, this is a great idea, but it's never going to make any money. It's never going to be sustainable. And this is a great idea. Oh, it's actually going to be sustainable in the long term. So really, I could do something with it. The other thing that I particularly enjoy about the business model canvas is the way it can be transformed into a social business model canvas. So if not only you're thinking about a commercial business idea, but you're thinking about an entrepreneurial endeavor that is of social nature, that addresses a societal or environmental issue. The sustainable business model canvas, or the business model canvas that can be adapted to a sustainable business, really helps you, because not only it measures the value proposition, how you're going to do it, and how you're going to deliver that, it measures the costs, but it also measures the societal impact you might have. So it's a really powerful tool for the launch because it allows you to think better and think deeper about your initiative.
And what about the SWOT analysis?
So the SWOT analysis is a very, very useful tool for any entrepreneur right at the beginning. Because the SWOT analysis, if you kind of break it down for yourself and the business, really tells you if you're fit to do this business, if you and the opportunity really align. So what about your own strengths and threats and weaknesses and opportunities? I usually ask people, entrepreneurial individuals that come to my class and come to my office to say, what about your own personal SWOT? Because it's really important that each individual, if she or he wants to start their own business, understand what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses, and what do they see as opportunities for development of the future or threats. They might have situations in their life that they cannot control and will affect the start of a new business. So I always start by saying, what's your personal SWOT? And can you tell me about your personal SWOT? And of course, they have to then align that with the startup SWOT, with the business SWOT. So what are the strengths that your business opportunity could have? What are the threats that that business opportunity could be impacted or affected by? And where are the opportunities and the threats and the weaknesses all together? Are they aligned really with what you're trying to do? So I think that's a very important tool, and it's one of these crash test tools that you kind of like simple and easy to use. You do one, do two, see if they align, and see how you need to align them in the future. So if they don't align, don't start, because the likelihood of failure is very high. But if they really align, you kind of get reassured that you want to do something, and maybe that something is there ready for you to do. So it's like an energizer that the entrepreneurial individuals get. It's the energizing pill that they get when they do the SWOT analysis.